Long. Hey, Baba.
And he said, oh, it's up behind the golf course. At Springwood? At Springwood, so I thought, okay. And then
Can I just have your name? I'm going to go in close.
Okay,
Can I just have your name for the editor, please?
it's Debbie Kelly.
Okay. And can you explain what happened yesterday?
The fire came roaring up the valley. I'm not good at this. Yeah, it came roaring.
Yeah, what happened today? Or yesterday?
The fires come roaring up the valley towards mine and Michelle's house, and the neighbours next door to Michelle, their back fence caught alight, and it was starting to spread up close to their house, and we just kept using our water tanks with buckets to get the fire out, and we saved their house.
What was the fire intensity like? Have you seen anything like it before?
No, this was the first time ever I've been involved in a fire at all. So it was the first time ever.
Was it scary?
Very scary.
Were you home alone or were you out with...
No, I had a friend of mine. He came up for the day and he helped all night until 2:30 this morning.
Were there any homes lost on your street?
Down further there are, and around us there are a lot of homes burnt down.
You're Michelle Dring.
No, I'm not. I'm Michelle Cooper.
Oh, Michelle Cooper, sorry. Can you explain what happened yesterday when you were picking up your daughter from the preschool?
Yeah, I drove up on a Singles Ridge Road, and within 15 minutes I decided to turn around and go back down to Rainbow Preschool where my daughter is on Singles Ridge Road. And I picked her up and saw that there were already backyards on fire at that stage. Took her down to my parents' place, which is 5 doors down, Singles Ridge, and their backyard was ablaze. The front yard was basically on fire across the street. I couldn't find the keys to my car, and I just remember my dad yelling at me and saying, "Just leg it." And I picked up my 4-year-old daughter and we bolted up the street, and I hailed a car with a lady in it who very kindly threw me in the car with dogs and all that, and we got out, and just as we drove up Singles Ridge, the devastation watching people's homes, people that I knew, just on fire. They've lost everything. Yeah.
I gather this is you've lived up the mountains your whole life, and it's one of the most traumatic fires you've seen in a long time.
Absolutely. Yep. We've had to fight fires before in my parents' property, but I've never felt so engulfed and so useless. It's a miracle that no one has, there's been no fatalities. It's an absolute miracle. Yeah.
Michelle, I hear your house was miraculously saved by your neighbour. Can you explain what happened?
Yeah, meanwhile, while what was going on up Singles Ridge at my parents' place, not long after that, I got the phone call through saying that my next door neighbour, Debbie, and a friend of hers were out in the back of our property, and they were using the water from their water tanks, and the timber fence had caught alight, and the shed's gone, and the backyard's basically destroyed. But they worked tirelessly throughout the night to just save it. And to be honest, if Debbie wasn't there and if they hadn't have helped, I don't think the 2 houses here would be standing right now. Still at 2 a.m. this morning they were putting out spot fires, so I have them to thank, absolutely, yeah.
What happened today, sir? Oh, yesterday.
Yesterday, well, my son said that there's a lot of smoke out here, and I was busy making models and stuff, and I come outside, and then the other side of the dam, you could see the flames coming, and then they spread and spread and spread. So my wife, my son, and I, we've got a tank that we pump their water from the dam up to the tank, so we had plenty of water. And we just running backwards and forwards, round and round the house, getting these fires as they kept coming up and then pushing them back.
It was the most, like fires in the area. I dare say you've seen a few. What was this fire like?
The last fire that came through was when my granddaughter, she was just a couple of days before she was born. That's when the last fire came through, and it was closer to the house. But this one here was far worse. But it didn't come because we'd cleared all around it slowed the fire down, so it didn't come up in this firestorm, and we had enough water from our tank and the dams to just to keep pushing it back all the time.
I was at Mum and Dad.
Sorry?